Hello there, friends, and welcome to my first plan with me of 2025. I did start this off as a talk through for the base and the day by day, but I decided to just switch the base to a voiceover. So if you see my hands moving like so, that is why. If you're new around these parts, hello, thank you so much for clicking. I wanted to show y'all the planner I'm using. That's why it's taking me a little bit to take it out, but this is the Aura Estelle Cloud A5 wide. It's the same planner I've been using for the last few years, so not much has changed in that regard. This one's in white, and I did get it from the Oops section. They have like an Oops section. Usually when it's there, it's like very minor defects. So if you are trying to be budget conscious or you'd like to try the cloud, I would definitely recommend checking out their Oops section because you can usually get it pretty heavily discounted. I think they're normally like $80 and I think I got it for like $40. So it can be very heavily discounted depending on kind of when you land there. I think I got it around Christmas time, so I don't know if there was additional money taken off, but I got a pretty good deal on mine. So definitely check out that section if they have it whenever you are in the market for a new planner. But as far as the inserts, I'm once again using my Caress Press inserts, so not much has changed in that regard. I've been using those, I think, now for this will be my second or third year. So not much has changed there. And as far as setup, y'all, I really don't even bother too much with setup because you just spend so much money on the hobby and I barely look at the inside of my planner. So I really didn't even bother too much with actually doing any type of setup for it. It's pretty plain Jane. I think I just have like a little small thank you sticker sheet from Aura Estelle that I popped in the pocket, but that's really about it. Like otherwise it's going to be pretty empty and I'm perfectly okay with that. I did get the dated inserts from Caress Press if you guys are wondering. Now, as far as foil and what I'm using, we'll go into that and then I'll get into kind of uploading schedule, and some things are going to be a little out of order because obviously I'm not actually caught up enough to be at this week for this spread, but we'll get into that in a sec. For this week, I am using the resolutions kit from Caress Press. Big Caress Press time over here. And I decided to use it in the more like turquoisey green colorway, which I just really, really love with the pink. There was another more, I think, purpley colorway as well that I saw actually more folks use. I don't think I've seen anyone use this version of it yet, but I could be wrong. But this colorway was the version that I loved. So I ended up with that. Sorry for the jump cut, y'all. I got interrupted while I was doing this and I don't remember what happened, but anyways, I decided to go with that colorway, and then I'm pairing it with solid underlays from Planet Hannah. I'm pretty sure the color is like forest green or hunter green, something like that. And I paired it with the Fireworks foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. in Champagne Lights. So not super original as far as the Fireworks bundle paired with this. I've seen a lot of people use that. I've seen a lot of people use Sparkly Gold or Champagne Lights with it, but I do think that it pops really beautifully off those dark green underlays, solid underlays. So I'm really pumped about that. I did use an extender for Saturday, which you will see me put down shortly. And then I think that's everything in regards to what I used. Let's get into the uploading schedule. So as you can see, this is for the week of January 6th, or perhaps I didn't mention that. This is for the week of January 6th, this plan with me. I decided to start with the week of the 6th, which is the first full week of January, because that's when I was going to be using my New Year's kit. I decided to do a different kit for December 30th, which you guys will see at some point on the channel. My plan is to kind of start with my 2025 spreads and then slowly go back and finish my 2024 spreads, which we're pretty much at Christmas spreads now. I think I have like 5 or 6 weeks I need to do in my old planner. So I'm planning to do those little by little, and I will kind of post them as rewind plan with me's sparingly throughout the next few months until I finish up that planner. So that's the goal. I may end up, if I'm not super into it, I may end up just kind of doing those plan with me's or those spreads on my own and then posting pictures. I'm not entirely sure where I'll land, but right now I'm aiming to stick to the idea of having rewind plan with me's, like once a week for the next month-ish or so, just so I can go ahead and get those kits used up, finish out that planner. And I mean, at this point, since the same thing happened to me last year for 2023 with the Christmas season, so I've really kind of accumulated quite a bit of Christmas kits since I've had this issue twice now. So at this point, I'm like, girl, you gotta lay them down. You got too many Christmas kits. You have to lay them down. So that is going to be my goal for the kind of uploading schedule moving forward. I am running into a space where I do have a little bit more time to film, so I'm hoping I can really take advantage of that and then have videos for the next several weeks. And so it makes it a little easier for me once I start to get busy again, to still have videos for you, and I don't need to have those big lengths of time without them. So that's my goal. I have many, many goals and plans, and sometimes they don't always work out as I'd like, but that's what I'm hoping to do. So look forward to that moving forward. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, do all the things, follow me on Instagram, so that you can stay stay informed. Why can't I think of a good word? So that you know what's going on over here in this small corner of the interwebs. So thank you for being here. Let me know how you like this video, as it's been a little bit since I did a talk through. Again, I was going to do this as a full talk through with the base and day by day, but ended up coming out to like 2 hours. So I was like, maybe not. That may be too long. So hopefully I'll still like it. And this is still a pretty lengthy video. So yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on there. I'll give a quick shop update, and then I'm hoping to actually answer some of your questions from Instagram. And then during the talk through, I actually go through my plans for the week, which basically, spoiler alert, I was just sick, which I did mention to y'all if y'all have been watching some of the videos since I've kind of been back from my sick hiatus, but that's basically the week. But I do go through the plans in the day by day. So I'm going to use the base time to go over some of the questions that you guys submitted on Instagram. Every once in a while, I do polls to get questions from y'all. And so I hope to go over those. Okay, so before we get to that, let's talk about the shop. I had new releases probably like 3 to 4 weeks ago at this point. So orders have been out. Everyone has gotten their orders. Everyone has gotten their order who is domestic. So if it was shipped internationally, which I think I just had one that has not gotten to yet, I don't think, but all domestic orders have been delivered. So I hope y'all love your Happy Meal. I have one outstanding order actually, but that one just came in. But most orders have been delivered. So I hope you all are loving your stickers, and I can't wait to see your spreads with them. I am hoping to have new releases again. Probably won't be for a little bit, but I am hoping to have them again, maybe late March, potentially early April. I'm really aiming for late March, but it depends on when I get art back. So, and like how much time I have to play with it. So I'm still not great at like planning that as well in advance. So I'm trying to get into like a space where I just do a lot of mood boards at once, and then I can send them off whenever I need them, but also funding. So it's a slippery slope, but I'm working on some things. I'm hoping to have new releases in a few weeks. So stay tuned to that. By the time you guys are seeing this, maybe a couple weeks. I'm not entirely sure when this is going live, but they are coming, and I'm really excited for y'all to see what I've been working on. And yeah. Thank you all so much for supporting the shop. For those of you who do in any which way, shape, or form that you do, it is so appreciated. Okay, let's get into y'all's questions, because I feel like y'all had some really good ones. Okay, I'm hoping I get through all the questions, but if I don't, I'll pick them up next plan with me. Okay, so the first couple are from Honeybee Plans. So the first one is, how are you practicing self-care? Ooh, friend. That has been incredibly difficult to do these days. I gotta be honest with you. I've been having a really hard time with that. But in normal-ish times, which are not the times we're living, in normal-ish times, This hobby of planning really helps me relax. As a matter of fact, I mentioned, I think in this talk through this day by day, how I'm actually very anxious. It might have been in the base. I was very anxious when I did the day by day talk through of this. I think I talk about it. I just can't remember if it was in the base or in the day by day. But it's because my mom is going into surgery tomorrow, real time. So I am very anxious about it. And so I really felt like planning helped. So planning helps. I think sometimes just escapism helps, whether that be in a TV show, in pop culture, in hanging out with Bae, hanging out with my family, in however that escapism comes. I find escapism to be more like TV distractions, more TV, movies, pop culture. Those things those things help distract me. But yeah, I think that helps. I like going to get my nails done. That helps me calm down a bit. It's really hard, man. I can't sugarcoat it. It's really hard these days to practice self-care. I think we're all, well, I shouldn't say all, many of us are trying to balance staying informed with staying sane, and I'm no different. So those are the ways I've tried to do it. I have things I'm looking forward to, luckily. I feel very privileged that I have the means to be able to plan those things and travel. But even travel these days is scary. So there's a little bit of anxiety with that too. So yeah, it's been a tough time. Let me know down below your favorite self-care strategies, because I might need some new ones myself when all else fails. Her next question was Cowboy Carter outfit ideas. Ooh, girl. I'm not a big outfit girl. I got to tell you, I like to be comfortable because I'm old. So like, I can't really rock the things that I see some peeps rocking at concerts. Like, kudos to them, but I'm just trying to be comfy, especially because it's rare that I'm gonna sit down at a Beyonce concert. Like, I don't really sit down much at a Beyonce concert. So yeah, I need comfy shoes. So usually I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, to be honest with you. It's usually a Beyonce themed t-shirt or a tour t-shirt or something. This time though, because the last several times I've seen her, it's been hot AF. And my dates are in spring instead of in the dead of summer. So I feel like I might be able to switch up the attire a little bit, because usually that's the other thing. I'm also sweating. So I'm like, what can I wear that's comfortable and cool? And that's where I end up landing. But now that I'm going in spring, I feel like it opens up a new wave of things. I really wanted the blue Cowboy Carter hoodie, like from the website. And then I saw the price and I was like, girl, do you know how much money I just gave you for them tickets? I need you to relax. So if I can get my hands on that, I would love to wear that. But I don't know. I feel like people have way better Cowboy Carter outfit ideas than I do. Me and Bestie were joking. We were like, the amount of assless chaps that we are going to be subject to. And I'm like, God help us. God help us. So still TBD. TBD on that one. TBD. Next question is from Planning Makes Perfect. What do you currently like watching on YouTube? Let's see. What have I been watching on YouTube? I've been watching more planning content lately. I kind of fell off of it a little bit, but I've been watching that more. I love to watch reactions, reviews, analysis of music, and sometimes pop culture. It'll depend what in pop culture. I'm not super invested in who's dating who. I've never been super invested in that. Like, do what you got to do, man. Like, I don't care. But if it's a analysis of art or of something significant happening in pop culture, like recently I've been very, very invested, more invested than I want to admit, in this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case. Very invested. So I had been watching a lot of that content, although I've slowed down a lot just because nothing's really happened of note. It's just kind of one of those things, kind of similar to the Drake and Kendrick beef, where at one point it just becomes, I don't know if cash grab is the right word, but essentially a cash grab for content creators, especially on YouTube, where it's like, that's going to get the views. Like if you're talking about X topic, that's going to get you the views and pay your bills maybe for a bit. So, I think creators are just taking advantage of that wave and what's hot and what's trending. So it's kind of similar in this case where there really hasn't been too much that's been new, at least in the last, I would say like 2 weeks, but there still has been a ton of content pumped out about it. So for people who are obsessed with the case like me. So I am very much, very much keeping tabs on that case. So it depends. Things like that I'm more into, but I'm not really into like the fluff of it all. Okay, the next question might be the last one. I might spend some time on it. We'll see. So the next question is from some oh my god, I can't freaking say anything. Samrita. I hope I said that right. Samrita plans. Are you going to be doing printables for all of your sticker kits? Because I would love to have them. If I did do printables, I don't think I would go back and do them for all the kits. I mean, crazier things have happened. Maybe I would. It probably would be like, oh, we're starting to do this moving forward. I don't see myself going back and doing that. I don't know. I don't get many requests for printables. I think maybe I've gotten two, but I like the idea of printables because I like that they're accessible to folks, and that's amazing. I just don't know if it makes sense for me in my shop. My shop is tiny, 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 and I need to invest the time into figuring out how to make those available to folks and then how to get those to folks. And I need to be careful because I already spend quite a bit of time on the shop and it's not necessarily profitable, like as in me paying myself. I don't really pay myself. Like most of the earnings that come from the shop kind of get put right back into the shop, whether it's because of product. Do I need paper? Do I need ink? Do I need mats? Do I need blades? And or it goes right back in for more custom art because that's really all that sells from my shop. Like I released Clip Art Kids cluster set, and I think I sold 2 of them in my last release. So like when it's like that, it just, the amount of time that you put into putting it all together and creating it, if you're just going to sell 2 of them, it really doesn't translate well. And so I tend to be really picky about the regular sets that I use because basically if the SPCs and the Crest presses of the world release them, then people are going to buy it from them, which it is what it is. And so then I end up doing more custom art, which is great, but also way more expensive. So I really have to consider if I'm going to do something new, how that's going to impact my time and my finances for the shop at the end of the day. And I don't know that I see it being worth it on that end. So I don't know. I don't want to say it won't happen. It might. I did do a mini kind of trial of printables with Geeky Draft Design, April and Geeky Draft Design. And again, I think I sold maybe 2 printables. It was just with 1 set, so it was a tiny sample size. So I suppose I could try it again with more sets and see how it does. But I don't know. I also don't. Well, I certainly appreciate the collab and the offer from April because she did offer to do more of my kits in printable version, and I love that, and I am so appreciative of that. And I don't want to sound ungrateful for that because I'm super appreciative, but I don't love the idea as a business owner of having to rely on another shop to get my product to a customer. I don't love that. So I don't know if I'll go down that route again. But I always do appreciate getting feedback because if I hear from more folks that want it, then it might be worth doing it. But right now, I just don't see that in the future of the shop, unfortunately. So yeah. I wish I had all the time and the funding to bring all the things to y'all. But unfortunately, that's just not the life I am living. So Okay, we have time, I think, for one more question, which is from Amy of Amy Ray Plans. She asked favorite snack. So right now I'm about to eat, as soon as I'm done doing the voiceover for this base, these True Fruit chocolate strawberries, y'all. They're so good. So they are frozen and they're strawberries covered. This one is strawberries covered in white and milk chocolate. They have raspberries covered in, I think, dark and white chocolate, or maybe just dark chocolate. So good. I feel like it hits the spot if you want something sweet but don't want to like indulge in something that, you know, is super sugary or not great for you. So this is a pretty good option. Like, Bay is really on a health kick right now, just health wise. He has some things going on, and so I'm trying to join him as much as possible in that so that we can be successful together in that journey. But definitely recommend True Fruit strawberries for a quick sweet pick me up. Anyways, we're getting into the talk through. I'll see you in a sec. All right, fam, we are back for the day by day. I do apologize in advance because my neighbor's dog is barking, which he only barks when they're not home. So obviously they are not home. But this is when we have time to do the Thug Fizzle, so we're gonna do it. And I kind of need to zen a little bit because I'm feeling pretty anxious at the moment, which we'll chat about as I continue to get into this. But I think I just shook you guys, my bad. First thing I like to try to use is this like spare box on the washi page whenever I do a cross press one, because if I don't, I will forget that it exists. So let's just do that first to mark that I was still sick. So I think I said this in the talk through, like the base, I should say, that I had gone to urgent care this past weekend. So like the 4th of the Saturday before this, but I actually went this weekend. So we'll get into that a little later. I think I want to start here, but I'm going to mark that I was feeling sick. I had gone to work the last Thursday and Friday before this week that I'm planning for. And still really wasn't feeling 100%, but I had been out a week. So I was like, girl, like all of that week. So I was like, girl, you gotta put some pep in your step. See if you can do this thing. So I was like, and sometimes, like, I don't know if y'all have felt this way, but sometimes like going to work helps, oddly. So I thought it might be one of those occasions, but it very much was not. I want to do a box. Yeah, like a square box. It very much was not one of those occasions. Oh, it matches. Okay. Let's do the dark one instead. It was very much not one of those occasions. I was still kind of feeling eh. And then I woke up not feeling great this Monday. So I just, oh no, the week before this, I think I was home. I was home. Y'all, I got all my weeks mixed up. I'm sorry. The week before this, I was home. So I did not go to work those 2 days. I went to work Thursday and Friday of this week. And then I was still, like on Saturday, I was feeling bad and then went to urgent care. I'm getting ahead of myself, but sorry, y'all. So anyways, I woke up sick on Monday. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And or woke up still not feeling great. So I talked to my boss about working remotely that day, and she's just a lovely human, so she'd allowed it, and we truly cannot imagine life with another boss. Truly. What do I want to use here? Not another pattern, probably a solid of a substantial size. I guess this is the only one left. Let's do this one, I guess. But yeah, so requested to work remotely. The sick girl is from Fox and Cactus. No, it's from Whimsical Cat Studio, which I think is just Whimsy now, Whimsy Plans or whatever. And the little Elsie, I think it's Elsie elephant, is from Leonard Designs. I ordered pizza for dinner, and then I watched lots of reaction videos to Bad Bunny's new album, which had come out, I think, was it today that it came out? No, I think it came out, like Saturday or something. So I was watching a lot of reactions to that. What do I want to use? I think I want to use the beige color. Let's do a pattern. I feel like another square box makes sense just because of what I'm marking. So I guess we'll use the one I was going to use before. Yeah, I watched a ton of reaction videos to Debí Tirar Más Fotos by the one and only Benito, who we love. And the YouTube emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. So that was Monday. Sorry, y'all. My phone slept, so my notes went away. So then Tuesday, I actually slept past my alarm, which was super fun. So I had to text my boss and be like, I'm sorry for being a terrible worker right now, but it's just not, it's not really coming together for me. It's not really coming together for me, and I still don't feel great. So once again, I asked her to work remotely because it just wasn't doing it. It just wasn't doing it for me. So she obliged because, again, she's amazing. Sorry, y'all. You can probably hear the dog now. I'm going to close the door because I think that might help a little bit with him barking. The struggles. Crap. I think I want to use a dark one. Let's use the fancy label. So I'm going to mark working remotely, and I had oatmeal for breakfast this day because I was trying to, like, you know, keep it light when you're sick. And I had a meeting for work, which my boss was like, you don't have to log on if you feel like shit. It's okay. And I was like, nah, I need one to just show proof that I am sick, because I feel like I'm just, which I know she doesn't think that, but I feel like, nah, y'all, like I'm really sick. Like, I'm not lying about this. I feel like I needed proof, which I did not again. This little squidge phone I'm gonna mark for texting my boss is from Stick with the Plan Co. Then I'm going to mark oatmeal and a Zoom meeting. So nothing is pulled, I'm here to tell you. So, but I found the oatmeal, so all is well with the world because I found the oatmeal. And I need to mark a Zoom meeting. Looks like the dog decided to be quiet. I don't know if they got home or what, but we'll take our wins. I don't like this Zoom meeting one. This one's cute. I'll use this one from Once More with Love. So, sorry y'all, I don't pull my stickers, so there's gonna be some dead space. So I'm gonna mark oatmeal with this oatmeal doodle from the Coffee Monsters Co. And this cute little Zoom munchkin from Once More with Love. Then I had to go to Staples to fax over some documentation for health insurance purposes. So you can imagine it was just so thrilling to have to do that when I felt like garbage, like super, super thrilling. So I did that. I'm gonna mark that, which that was annoying because I'm getting ahead of myself, but since I don't normally talk through my plans, I sent all that documentation over only for them to send me, actually, let me backtrack. I faxed all that documentation over that they requested. They sent a letter requesting it, sent it over. After I sent it over, I gave it a couple days, called to check the status. They didn't have a status update. Gave it another few days, called the next week to check the status, and they were like, oh, it's processing. So at least they received it. Called another time, no update. So I was like, all right, I'm done calling. They got it. It's processing. You would think they can take it from there. They can't. Because then they sent me a letter and they were like, hi, the coverage is being terminated because we never received the documentation that we requested. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry. You mean the documentation that I faxed to you and called 3 times to make sure that you caught it, just because I know the bullshit that y'all do. That's the one you didn't receive? Bro, I was big mad. And of course I got on the phone and they were like, yeah, we don't know why it says that because we did get the information. And I'm like, oh my God. That's great. And you know, I can't even be mad. I'm not really entirely mad at the people that work there, like the frontliners, because I know what it's like to be on the front lines. It's systemic trash, honestly, that has that operating like that. And it's just so freaking annoying. But alas, am I going to use another? Oh yeah, I'll use a dark one. Oh, I could have used a patterned one, right? Let's do a patterned one. I was pissed. So I called them, I think the same day I got that letter, I called them. And of course, I was very kind, but also like clearly like, the fuck. The fuck. And I mean, it still ended up kind of being a shit show. They fixed it at the end of the day, but they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to triple the amount the patient needs to pay now because of just ridiculousness. Y'all, it's so convoluted. I don't even want to get to the full story, but just know healthcare is trash here. Okay, so I want to mark faxing things. I have like a pile of paperwork, stickers, I should say, but I don't know if it's it should be under work. We'll search for it. So yeah, I did that. What else did I do? And then I had takeout for dinner. And that's pretty much it for Tuesday. But I can't find... This is sometimes when I miss the little like doodles that not come with the SPC stickers. She does them as add-ons, but this is where I miss them because I feel like I can grab anything from there. Oh, this is very appropriate. I'm going to have to cut it, but like, bro, the send help sticker. I need to re-up on Fox and Pip. I really do. I don't know if Fox and Pip is open though, because I haven't shopped for so long. I was going to cut it, but I think that's fine actually. I haven't shopped over there for so long that I wouldn't know. Oh, maybe I should cut it. I'd have to cut it on the side. I don't really want to, but I think it might take up a little bit too much space if I don't. So my brother is texting me and I'm not entirely sure why, but that's okay. We shall check at a later time. Anyways, yeah, that's a perfect sticker for that. So that sticker is from Fox and Pip. So we'll put that back in work. And then I'm going to mark, what was I going to mark? Oh, takeout, which actually I think I have a cute little scribbler for that here. And then I might just mark like TV or chill or something, or sleep. Whatever one I can find first, probably sleep. I had some Dominican takeout, and then I'm going to mark going to the sleepies. Oh, I'm going to use these cute little sleepy bears from Carly Plans. All right, color. What are we doing? Let's do this light green. Cute. Oh my goodness. So cute. Love. Okay, I really like how this first spread of 2025 is coming out. Not finna hold you. Okay, and then Yes, I had, so I normally have one remote day and I had switched it to Wednesday actually, so I was already going to be remote for this day. So I did work this day at home, but I was already planned to be at home. So, okay, what did I do this day? Because I don't know. Oh, y'all. The hell? Okay, tell me later, y'all. Tell me when I'm not doing anything. Let's do this cute little firework one. So the first thing I'm going to mark is that I had a hair appointment this morning, which I was kind of debating whether or not I even wanted to go because I still wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling terrible, but I wasn't feeling great. But I was like, this is basically the only time I'm going to be able to do it. So I threw on my mask and I left the house. I was like on my way there. And then my hair girl called me and she was like, hi, don't come because there's a fire alarm issue. Like it went off and we're all outside. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm like, it was God's work because I probably shouldn't have went anyway, to be honest with you. So this is interesting because I want to mark like something to show that it was like supposed to be a hair day and wasn't. I think I'm going to use the little Maru. Paper and Milk is never going to reopen, y'all, and I'm really freaking sad about it. I really am. Let me close this door because the dog's barking again. All right, hopefully that's better for y'all. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to put it in, but I'll probably put like canceled or something because I don't have anything to mark a fire alarm. So I can't really mark that. So I was on my way over there and had to turn right back around. I actually put in my notes, guess I'm going to be raggedy for my big return to the office. Sick and raggedy. So yeah, so I think I just came right back home. I don't even think I like did anything else. I did mark though that I was really worried about my bestie because this is when the wildfires were going on in LA and he lives in Hollywood or near Hollywood. So he did have to evacuate and it was so scary, y'all. Like, I was just so worried about him and we stayed in communication, but still I was like, just get out. That's all I kept thinking to myself, like, just fly home because he's from Connecticut originally. So I was like, just fly home, you know, for a little bit while this is happening. But, you know, for whatever reason, that wasn't as easy as I would have thought. I didn't really give a shit, but he was worried about his job. And I'm like, I get it. But also like extenuating circumstances, like there's fires happening. And I think it's just sad that like anyone would be put in that position. But, you know, capitalism, fantastic, fan-fucking-tastic. So yeah, so I was really worried about him and kind of everything going on over there. So let's see. Pressure. Oh, this is good. I'm going to use this one. The What in the World Munchkin from Once More With Love. Which, honestly, I was also sad for the world, as I knew what was coming. What was currently occurring and what was coming, none of it was good. Still not good, honestly. So, yeah, so I was concerned about that. He's fine. He's totally fine now, but it was definitely scary. I had tacos, or no, I had burritos for dinner. For lunch, not sure, but I had them. I'm gonna use a icon, the fork and knife icon from the foil bundle because it's such a little thing that goes perfectly right in there. So use that to mark that. I did feel better this day, but I was still kind of dealing with symptoms. I think that's why I was okay with kind of going in to do my hair, but it didn't end up working out. So I'm gonna use a big box because all I did was kind of hang out with Bae for the rest of the night. And I think we just watched TV. Yeah, let's do, I think I'm just gonna do this big one, honestly, because that's kind of all we did. Okay, I guess I'll put it down here, since I just noticed that's the same color as that glitter header. Okay, do I have another like round box? I do. Oh, no, I'll use a fancy label. I'll use this one. Yeah, so I had dinner, hung out with Bae. I'm gonna mark doing the dishes because I need something in between, and I was doing dishes. So chances are I was doing dishes. So, or cleaning something, but I'm gonna mark dishes. I know I have tons of dish stuff, and I love how, of course, this is the one I'm looking for and the one I can't freaking find. I find all the laundry stuff, not the dishes. Ah, there's the dishes. Okay. I definitely wasn't looking happy about doing the dishes, so I think we're going to use the upset, the upset emoji from the Cafe Monsters Co. And then I'm going to mark like watching TV with Bae. I don't know what we were watching. Could have just been YouTube, honestly. But I'm getting kind of hungry. Is it lunchtime? Almost. It's not lunchtime yet, but she close. I'm gonna use the squidge because it's so cute. Squidge is adorable. Okay. So let's put that away. So yeah, I'm gonna mark doing the dishes. This emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. and then squidge to mark watching TV until bedtime with Bae. So that was Wednesday. Moving right along to Thursday. It was so cold this day, y'all. Like, yes, my voice had to crack because it was so dang cold. Like, oh. I'm so glad I'm doing this and it's March because broski. It was disturbingly cold. And I finally like went back into the office this day, and I was still, you know, I was better, but not great. So being in that cold with that wind, I think it was a -10 wind chill. Baby. It's unnecessary. It's just quite literally unnecessary. Here we go. I'm like, where are my functions? I want to use a box. I already know. Don't know which one, but I know I want to use a box. I think I want to start with the light green, like this mint color, to mark it was effing cold. And I marked that I was finally back in the office at least. Not like a bum out here. This So Cold squidge is from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I'm going to mark that I was back in the office. So I think I'm going to use a fancy label to mark that. Let's do a solid one. Let's do this one. And then I'm going to, if I can find the office chair sticker easily, I'm going to use that one. I think I can. Like, I just saw it. Of course, I should know by now that that doesn't mean it's going to be easy to find the next time, but here we are. Oh, I found the paperwork one now, of course, because I'm not looking. Is it still? Yes. I'm like, I saw it, and I think it was, like, in the back. It was. Okay, perf. Got it. So, I'm going to mark that I was finally back in the office. There were really bad delays on the train line, which just made for a really good comeback to the office, as I'm sure you could tell. So I was kind of just in a mood. So use the dark one. Use this one. I'm just gonna mark being in a mood. It was nice to see my coworkers. Like, work itself is fine. I mean, it has shit like every other job, but it's fine. Like, it is what it is. It's getting there, honestly. That's more freaking annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna mark being annoyed, just being in a mood, because like I don't feel good. It's so cold. Oh my god, this moody one is so good. Should I use it? I think I should. It's another squidge, but it's so good. I have to use it. I have to use it. It says moody. Like, come on. Come on. That is amazing. Okay, so marked that. And then what else? It was good to see folks, like I said. And it was quiet at work. And then I had Burger King. I was really doing a job eating with my eating habits during this time, I can tell. Like a job. Can I do, yeah, let's do a fancy, not a fancy label, a bigger little thing. Should I just call it a bigger thing? What's the correct term for these bigger little things? I'm gonna call it a bigger thing. Okay, so I'm gonna mark Burger King, and then a new Bad Bunny video came out. Which one? Oh, it might have been Pitoro de Coco. It was probably Pitoro de Coco that came out. Cause yeah, I think it was Pitoro de Coco. Pitoro de Coco, nuestro abuelo. No conozco otra como tú. Tú la más te fuiste como la luz. I love that song. That Debí Tirar Más Fotos album is... This is me snapping. Doing that. Y'all know the thing? This is me with tweezers. It's everything. I wish I had a Bad Bunny sticker. Maybe I should do something like that. How am I gonna get Bad Bunny on a sticker though? I can do it. I can do it, right? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. What do I want to use to mark? Because I have a music note from here and a star. I feel like I want to use a star. Or I could use a film clapper. I feel like I want to use the star. I'm not going to hold you. I wish these were a smidge bigger, but I know they're for the little things, like the little things, not the bigger things. I'm going to use star because Bad Bunny's a star. And then I'm going to mark Burger King for dinner. Like, child, what is going on? I feel like I have Burger King. I mean, I'll just use a burger if I can't find the Burger King ones, but I definitely have Burger King. I'm sorry, this is very messy, but I'm just trying to go through these fast. Like, my food section is the biggest section. There's so much in that one. You know, we're gonna use a bugger. We're gonna use the burger sticker, this burger sticker from Bunny Bear Plans, because we ain't got all day, even though I do have Burger King stickers. That's what we gonna do. And I like this burger sticker. So I want to get the like women's kit from Bunny Bear Plans. I haven't been able to, but I do want to get it. Okay, Thursday's done. Now I'm gonna be singing Bad Bunny for the rest of this video. You're welcome. And TWAs, we're on to Friday. Friday, I did go into work. It was the first day of our walk-in period, which is really not the best thing ever when it starts on a Friday. Okay, I'm like, what did I write here? Okay, we're gonna mark work. Let's just start with that. Let's just start there. I'm gonna use this pink, like oval shaped label to mark work, because I did go into work this day. Still not feeling 100. And then I'm going to mark my travel woes, because, you know, I have many of them with this long ass commute. Travel woes, Jesus Christ, are a part of the territory for me. Oh my gosh, I'm tired, y'all. I just realized I need to get up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow real time, because my mom is having surgery and I'm incredibly anxious about it. So please send good vibes. But she's first up, which I actually love that she's first up, because the last time she had to have surgery, she wasn't. And one of the surgeries got delayed, which, like, you know, it is what it is. Like, things happen, and obviously that patient is going to come first, because we want people to be safe and okay and everything. So it's not like a knock, but obviously you're more susceptible to delays happening. And like a lot of the times for these surgeries, you can't eat anything, and it's just tough, you know, you're anxious about it. So I am glad that she's up first, but man, we getting up early as shit, y'all. Like early. And I haven't told my mom yet, because I just found out about it today, which is kind of annoying that they do it like that, but healthcare, yay. Oh, I need to take this. I was wondering where that little piece went when I took off the, when I cut it off of the send help sticker. I was like, where did that go? There it is. Most of you were like, girl, it's on your Friday. Pick it up, pick it up. Sorry, y'all, I didn't see it. Yeah, so I'm kind of anxious, kind of very anxious. I feel a little less anxious than the last one she had. I was incredibly anxious because it was the first time I had to deal with it, basically alone. I was so anxious, y'all. I never want to go through that shit again. So I'm anxious now, but not quite as anxious. Okay, what am I marking to work? But yeah, if you can, please send your thoughts, prayers, all the things. By the time you guys see this, it would be done. I have my kit lineup video going live next. So yeah, by the time you guys actually see this, it'll be over, but I don't care. I'll still take all the vibes even after, because she's gonna be recovering pretty early into her recovery when you all see this video likely. So yeah, so send all your good vibes our way, please, and thank you. I'm just hoping after this she can have some rest, because my poor mama been through it, y'all. Like, we've both been through it, but at least I'm younger, and I just want her to get some rest. Okay, so we're gonna mark work. We're gonna mark that the train line was stupid. I don't know, I might just mark being annoyed, because that makes more sense than the actual train. I'm not sure. Should I mark the train? Let me mark the train, actually. Here we go. All right, let's go into my transpo section. I want to use, I'll use these. Oh, these, the first time I'm using these from Carly Plans. Thanks, Carly. I doubt you're watching this, but if you are, thank you, because train stickers I feel like are hard to come by. They've gotten better, but not a lot of people have them, I feel like, or a lot of shops have them, so yay. I like to have variety since I take it all the damn time. Oh yeah, I was so annoyed because I had to take a freaking Uber to work. I'm gonna mark that. That's why I was so annoyed, because I had to take a damn Uber to work. And when you pay as much as I have to pay for a train pass, baby, the last thing you want to do is have to also pay for a damn Uber. Like, don't get me started. I'm getting angry again just thinking about it, because it's way too much money. Anyways, I tried to soften the blow by getting a matcha latte, because I love matcha lattes. That is under my food and drink category. So, and this is all really before I even got to work, to be honest. I probably should have started with the train, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not really in the order, but that's okay. Oh, this is cute, this sticker. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my god, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm out here just yawning in y'all's ears. I literally just went through them and had like 3 of them. There we go. I'm like in my way to try to get another sticker, and then I come back and they're not here. Okay, so let me know if you guys like this talk through. I never know. I feel like audiences change and what they like changes, and I haven't done one of these in what feels like a very long time. So, okay, so we're gonna mark that, and then do I want to do a dark color or a pink? I think I'm gonna do a pink. I think a solid pink would be better though. Yeah, let's do a fancy label to mark. The dog's back, y'all. He's back. What am I gonna mark with this? I got tacos, or I think I got like a Mexican bowl for lunch. I'm gonna use this little bow to mark that. And y'all, I tried the churros from here, and they were good, like overall, but what I didn't like is that they had a filling in them. And I'm kind of weird with fillings, I've realized, because I do like some fillings and then I hate others, and I don't feel like there's any rhyme or reason to the fillings I like and the fillings I don't like, but I'm weird about them. And then I was just so damn happy to be home because I didn't know it. I'm going to find it out on Saturday, which was a long day, but I didn't know it yet, but I had Rona. I don't know if I had it Friday or Thursday, but I was really feeling it walking and like kind of navigating the train lines because I was so out of breath and I was getting dizzy. It was just not a good time, bro. It just was not a good time to be alive. But again, I was feeling better, so I didn't even suspect that I had it until Saturday, I think. I think Saturday is when I started feeling it, and then Sunday I went to urgent care. Okay, I want to put a little home here because I was just so happy to be home and not have to go endure the shit, you know? Actually, I'm going to use a heart. I was going to use a little house, but I'm going to use a heart because I was very happy to be home. I already used a foiled icon. I don't really want to use 2 in a row, to be honest. So let's get some heart eyes from my character stickers. Oh, I forgot about these new therapy stickers. We love to see her. We love to see her. I don't really like that one. Oh, I can use these Beneva Creations ones. I'm going to use this one with the little hearts. It's just nice to be home. And I try to, every once in a while, I'm so grateful for my home, for a roof over my head, especially when it's so cold. And because I work in the city, y'all, I go by so many homeless people, and it's just heartbreaking that it is this way when it doesn't need to be quite frank. But you know, we're currently, the government's focusing on having English be the official language of the country instead of the fact that I walk by several homeless people on my way to and from work every day. But that's fine. That's fine. Moving on to Saturday. It was snowing and I was pissed. I was big mad. It wasn't snowing a lot though. That was the good part. It wasn't snowing a lot. And I kind of felt the same, like not worse, not better. So I was like, all right, I think I'm okay. So I'm going to mark that it was snowing and that I attempted to go and do my hair again. Now, y'all, I tend to avoid going to the hair salon on Saturday. My girl's not open on Sunday, so that wouldn't happen anyway. But Saturday is the busiest day, which of course makes sense. Folks are off from work, and you know, it's the easiest day for folks to get there, right? So I tend to avoid it because it's always freaking packed. But I was like, you know what? It's snowy. Maybe it'll be fine. I hadn't done it in forever, obviously. So I was like, it'll be fine. Like, it won't be too bad. Like, if I have to wait, there's, you know, 3 or 4 people ahead of me, whatever. I can wait. That's fine. Y'all, I went there and there were several people there. Several people there. I was like, I literally turned, I stayed there for like maybe 5 seconds and I was like, this is not going to work. Like, I'm going to be here until like, I had gotten up early. I think I was in there at like 8 in the morning and I was like, I'm easily going to be here till noon as she gets through all these heads. So I was like, nope. I was like, no, thank you. So I decided to leave again. So it was another fail for for my attempt to get my dang hair done, y'all. It was getting annoying at this point where I'm like, am I ever gonna get these pelitos done? All right, so let me mark snow. Yeah, it wasn't too much snow this time. I hate snow, so it doesn't really matter how much I'm getting. I'm still like, why do you exist? Do I have any snow ones? I should. Ugh, not happy snow. I hate snow. Can we get a like annoyed snow? No. I guess this probably sums it up the best. This Munchkin from Once More with Love. That's just rolling their eyes with the shovel. I did not have to shovel this one. It wasn't that much, but the vibes are in tandem. Anyway, so I tried to, the hell is going on, y'all? Oh, sorry, y'all. The Amazon guy, I thought he fell, but he just threw the packages on the porch. I was like, I'm sorry, sir. Like, there's literally no ice. How did you fall? But he didn't. He just threw the packages. Anyways, you guys probably heard it. So yeah, I was up at the, well, not really the Ask Crocodile, but I was up early to do my hair, and once again, it was a fail. So I'm going to use a negative emotion for that. Like an eye roll. That's what I really need. Do I have an eye roll emotion? Because that's what I need. So I was just like, can a girl just get her hair done? Like, baby, please. I beg you. Oh, this is perfect. Don't want to be here because honestly, I don't. I am not the type of person who takes any type of pleasure when getting my hair done. Like, it's a chore for me. I know that is not the case for many other women. I very much find it a chore and I hate it because I have to sit down and do nothing basically while it's happening. And for some folks that's relaxing, and I do have activities where I can do that and that feels relaxing, but not with hair. Not with hair. I'm just like, do I really need to do this? And yes, the answer is yes, I do have to do this. Okay. So after that, oh, I did shovel today. Well, then this is perfect. I grabbed breakfast because I was near, it's basically little Dominicanville over there. So I just grabbed breakfast. Oh, I think I actually have a sticker for the breakfast I ate, even though I don't think the colors are going to work at all with this. Hold. Yeah, I don't think the colors are going to work with it, even though it does vibe. Like it trends. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. I'm going to try to just do a like fork and knife situation because the colors are really off for it. So I don't really want to use it. Let's see, can I do, yeah, I'm just going to do like a fork knife situation here to mark. Then I had breakfast, picked up breakfast. I was stressed. Let me put this back in. Could eat. Yeah, I was stressed this day, y'all, because I managed the HOA, and that's just another stress. Because, like, yeah, it's a lot. It's just a lot. So I was really kind of feeling it. Trying to find maybe frazzled. I wasn't really frazzled. I was just, I don't know. Was frazzled the best one? Let's take out frazzled. Let's see what else I got here. It's just when you need to manage so much, it's too much. Oh, this is good. This is good. Squidge is really coming for the wins for this spread. Just saying. This one's like an under pressure squidge from Stick with the Plan Co. I don't think I said where all the stickers are from, so if you have questions, please drop them down below in the comments section. Okay, so I want to use a square box for this one because this was kind of the vibes all day, if I'm being frank. So let's go ahead and mark that because I was just basically feeling the pressure of managing so much shit. Okay, and then I did a Target drive-up order this day. I do definitely try my best to avoid Target as much as possible. But there's really not much else near me. It's Walmart and Target, like many people. But I have gone there much less. Like I really only go if I need something. I no longer wander aimlessly in Joy, which I really hate them for taking that away from me. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so got that. Looks like I got a matcha for my worries, which was perfect. And let's see, what else was I doing? So I talked with Bestie this day. And this is when I started to realize, like, girl, I think something's wrong. Because I was on the phone with him. I was feeling better. Like, I was talking to him, which I hadn't been doing while I was sick very much. Because, obviously, it would make me, it would make my throat hurt. And so I was finally able to, like, chat with him. So I was chatting with him. I think I was cooking this day. Yeah, I think I was cooking and chatting with him. And I started coughing, and I like could not stop coughing, and I was like, what's going on? Like, and I was like, maybe I'm just straining my voice too much. So I told him I'd call him back, you know, call him back later because I was coughing or whatever, or tomorrow or something. And no big deal. I was just like, all right, that's like weird. But again, I thought I just was straining my voice. Let's see, let's use Lottie. Good old Lottie girl to mark chatting with Bestie. So yeah, I didn't think much of it. I was just like, you need to rest your voice. So I did. And yeah, you'll see. You'll see. We're going to talk about it. And then it didn't get better. But first, I'm going to mark that I was just kind of depressed this day. I'll use a big one. I think I'll use this one. Is this too big or is it good? No, it's good. I'm gonna mark being depressed with, again, just everything going on. So let's get a depressed sticker. Where are we at here? 47 minutes. This is gonna be long. So I think I'm at an hour and a half total. I hope y'all like long ass plan with me's. Okay. Ooh, mental breakdown was kind of loading, but I didn't have one this day. But I was just depressed. Like I was this girl, basically. I think I'm gonna use this girl from Caffeine and Paper Co. Felt like her. Like just depressed. Okay, and then, so got off the phone with him, started coughing a lot, and then overnight I was coughing a lot, y'all. Like could not sleep, kept coughing uncontrollably. It was awful. And so I was like, I think I need to go to urgent care. Because remember, I had been pretty much sick on and off a little bit since around Christmas time. So it had been a couple weeks and I was like, what the hell is going on? I was like, do I have the flu? Like, what's happening? So, oh, you know what? I don't want to use pink. I want to use, let's use a fancy label. We'll use this fancy label. I'm going to mark not really getting much sleep. And then I'm going to mark like sick. I don't know if I have a coughing one per se, but I'm going to mark sick. And then I'm going to mark going to urgent care. So hold on. Let me use a bigger little thing. Wow, that's it. That's all I've got for bigger little things. Okay. Maybe I use a small little thing then. Or the pink one? I can use the pink one. Yeah, so went to urgent care and tested positive for the Rona. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Still got a little air bubble, but it's okay. Okay. So I'm going to mark not sleeping well, which I do have a good one for that. I just have to find her in this pile. And of course, gonna take me forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. I wasn't really stressed. I found one, but it shows that I'm stressed. And, I mean, maybe I was stressed out by the cough, but that was my focus. All right, maybe I can use this one. I think I might use that one. What else do we got here? Oh my god, this wake up early one is gonna be me tomorrow. Like, oh my god. When she said the time, I was like, holy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna use that one. So we'll use this one to mark that I didn't really get much sleep. And then I'm gonna use the sick pain one. I mean, I'd like to mark coughing, but I just don't think I have anything to mark it. Could mark feeling rough. I'm going to mark urgent care with this little, it's a little hospital one, but same difference. From Curly Plans, it's not coming up. WTF. Okay, here we go. Got her. It's because of my nails, y'all. I need to I need to do them, but it's gonna be a little bit before I can get over there. Okay, so there's that, and then I want to just mark being a sick gal. Huh. Not this one. Sorry, I'm looking for a specific. Oh, I can use this. Okay, so sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay, so too tired from coughing up a lung, went to urgent care. I'm gonna use this tissue box here to mark this. So I'll use this, should I use this turquoisey one? Use the white one, I guess. I'm sorry, y'all, the dog is barking again. Do yourselves a favor if you're gonna buy a house and get yourself a single family. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, if you can, if at all possible, because you just never know. Okay, and then I had soup, and then I started feeling super sick. Like I was feeling okay, and then I was feeling like trashily. I was feeling awful, like chills, fever, like having the flu again. Okay, what do I use? I think I want to use a pattern. Let's use this one. I'm so sorry, y'all. The dog barking is so annoying. I hope that y'all can't really hear it, but it's a faint noise for me, but I don't know how much the mic is picking it up. Okay, so I had soup, and then I felt really like poop, like utter garbage. I think I'm gonna use pink. Pink? Yeah. I'm gonna use the big pink one to mark. Like, we really went downhill after that. We really went downhill after that. So a rough weekend for your girl, but that's everything. Okay, so I had soup. I don't know if I'm gonna find soup. Let me use a little chef's hat. So I don't think I have soup stickers, so I'm gonna use a little chef's hat to mark soup. Oh my god, there's like all these particles on my hands. And then I'm gonna mark being sick. No. I think I'm gonna use this little dino. It's not really the best thing to mark it, but I think it's the only thing I got. So do I have another sick one? Because I'm going to use another sick one in the, yeah, I'm going to use squidge to mark being sick in the sidebar, because that was really the bulk of the freaking week was me not feeling great. But I'm gonna mark being sick, of course, and then I'm also gonna mark that I officially went back to work this week, even though it was only for 2 days. So I'm gonna mark that. Let me just grab a work one that I think works. I mean, I kind of worked from home. I kind of like this one, but let me see what else we got here. Hustling every day, I'm hustling. Too many tabs open, it's funny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one from Fox and Pip, which again, need to shop at Fox and Pip, but pretty sure that she is closed. Oh no, it came off. I found it. I was like, oh no, where did it go? Came off my finger. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. I must say, I am obsessed with how this looks. Like, this is a good start in my planner to the year. I really love her. Let's zoom y'all out a little bit, that we're basically an hour and a half in. I might have to, right now my base is a talk through, but I might have to speed it up because it's going to be a very long plan with me if I don't. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here's what I have left. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and sticking it out for this long ass video. Let me know down below if you guys like these talk throughs, if you think it's too long, if you like the voiceovers better. I'm in a space, at least for a little bit, where I'll be able to do a little bit more talking through. I definitely won't be able to do it all the time, but I'm in a space where I can do it a little more, at least for the next couple of weeks-ish. So if you guys like it, let me know, and I will try to get some more of these out to you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.